Hey guys, Nestel back here. I'm bringing you some commentary of Domination on Summit, is the name of this map. And more times than not on this starting spawn point in this map, I start at C. And when that happens, I run this route. Everybody makes the big push for B, as you can see on the mini-map there, on the HUD, or hub, whatever that's called. And I usually come this way so I can clean up guys that are trying to get into B, and then also start my own little spawn trap type of thing. Unfortunately, I don't get that here, but the idea behind it is if I can get a few kills this way, it relieves the pressure off of B and the guys trying to capture it. And I think I actually turn around. No, I don't die here. I help my buddy get A. Guy goes into A. I figure spawns have flipped already, and now I'm going to help him with that. And yes, and now we hold the B or A and B, and they have C, and we have to work our way back. The class setup here that I have going on here is I call this my gas class. And what I'm running here is my AUG with a reflex scope. I'm running my NOS or gas grenades with the syntax, Warlord, Scavenger, and Tactical Mask. And my idea behind this class is to maximize my gas grenades with Warlord Pro, which I don't have the Pro of it yet. But the theory behind it is I will get a second gas grenade, and then with Scavenger, meaning I can get also an endless supply of that, and I can just throw gas grenades all over the place. And that's why I call it my gas. And also too, because that term gas was a military term. If there's toxic agents in the air, someone yells gas, and for everybody around that area to down or put on their gas mask. And so that just brings me back to my military days. That's all for me. And now let's talk about this weapon and what I'm using on it here. This is the reflex scope with the AUG, and as we already know, the AUG is a sinful looking weapon, and with this reflex scope, it just looks like an utter abomination to me, but ugly. But I think this is an effective attachment. If I'm not using dual magazine on my weapons, I'm using usually this. I believe, since I have Warlord on, I am actually using both. What this does, this particular weapon without the reflex scope is a lot of kick. It moves up and to the right when you fire it. With this reflex scope on, I actually get a tighter grouping and less recoil. If you don't believe that, check out Wings' video on this. And he proves it right then and there. And also too, I do enjoy the sight of it a lot better. I like having that sight. I don't like the iron sights on this thing. It is a lot like the holographic scope in MW2. In fact, the scope there in this game is a little bit smaller. It does have, I think, has a little bit less of a glare to it. Maybe that's something to do with the fact that the size of the scope is a little bit smaller. But don't quote me on that. We're holding the A and B points right now, and we're going to push our way back towards C to try to get him in a trap. I think we do a little bit, but again, with the spawn system currently, it's just kind of hard to do it, because if someone gets a little bit too far or too close into, I mean, right now in theory I could have broken the spawn, and who knows. Now we're holding all 3 points, and if anybody's seen my videos, you understand my view of the 3 points and why I think it's okay to hold 3 points at this point. Until the spawn is fixed, there's no reason for you not to have all 3 points. It just makes the game a little bit more quicker, and you're able to maximize your points that you get.
We lost A.
Now we've lost A. Now we're going to push away all the way back. I'm taking my usual route that I like, and throw down my motion sensor just to check my rear end as I'm up here. You see this guy up there by A. Finish him off, but his buddy. Oh, I thought I was going to get killed, but somebody saved my life. That's what's nice about having a party with you and running with guys in the same area. You're able to block for each other, but unfortunately, I get nailed there.
Order coordinates received. Firing for effect.
Now I'm going to try a different route here. Now this is what you're going to see me use my gas grenade a little bit here, and I'm going to talk about that. My view on this is a gas grenade is used as more or less a deterrent. Check out where I'm throwing this. I'm throwing this down the center road here to deter the enemy from coming down there, and what I want to do is push him actually here. If I can push him here, I can effectively just wipe them up, and it works. I get about 2 kills here before they start going the other direction. Now you can see they're coming around the other way, and I'll throw whatever else I have. I think I have my syntaxes left, and I'll throw that here to kind of sort of make them stop and think for a minute. But that's what a gas grenade does, at least in my view. It deters the enemy from being somewhere. A lot of guys will throw it on a point, and that's, I guess, okay. But I don't think it's a great strategy, because here's the reason why. I think it takes a lot longer for a person to die by gas than obviously die by grenade. Because if you cook it long enough, as soon as it hits the ground, it will blow up. But with a gas grenade, it takes a good 5 to 7 seconds before the person will actually die of it. And if he's really close to capturing that point, that might be all he needs before you lose that point and they get it. So actually throwing a gas grenade on a point may not be a smart idea. But using it as a deterrent from them from going somewhere, like on launch, if you're throwing it at B, past B, on one of those ramps, they're going to have to hold up a little bit until the gas dissipates, and then that can relieve that area for a little while. So next time when you try to use the gas grenade, think about that and see if you can find a more effective way to use it.
Counter spy plane up. They're blind.
Again, we're holding all 3 points. Right now, we're just kind of sort of biding our time. We're 143 to 64, and we're just kind of sort of trying to group up and pick them off. And I'm kind of going to work on this left side overlooking C here, because I can watch that area down right in front of C and off to the right on that platform. And then also too, I can watch over to get in close to B. I shoot at a guy thinking that was a guy right there, but I think he was just laying there dead. I decided to put my motion sensor up, and then I get hit. But that's okay. Got a fresh set of bullets and ready to get back at it. You know, I've noticed here with Scavenger, I shoot a lot of guys from longer distance, and then when I run out of bullets, there's nothing around me, and so I have to go travel out a ways to try to get the Scavenger packs, and more times than not, I end up dying because either I'm low on ammo or I'm using a pistol, and I don't like using pistols because I'm not very good at them. And I thought I had him in a spawn trap here, then all of a sudden I noticed my guy spawning right there. So I, pick up shop and I move back on down towards A. Excuse me. To raise some more hell on these guys. These guys are pretty bad, to tell you the truth. They weren't really organized, and it was a pretty much not even a chance for guys to win this match. I hope you guys enjoyed this match. Put your likes down if you liked them, enjoyed it. Leave a comment if you want. I'll check those, and we can have a conversation if you guys choose to. And I will catch you on my next video, guys. Thank you.
That's how it's done. Nice job, team.